shirtless on a horse as he stomps on your dead.
Easily. You know, I mean, he definitely is from a different time.
I'm starting to think this Putin guy not a nice guy.
Like me, brother!
Did we just become best friends?
Yup!
It's like, you know, you want your girlfriend to get lusted over by the hottest of hots. You know, if like a fucking ditch pirate, you know, fucking likes her, it's like, oh, okay, you fucking peasant. But if the Prince of Wales...
We're back to Significant Brothers, the #1 podcast for ditch pirates, and we're sponsored by Claritin D. Jack has unfortunately passed away from his allergies. He's roaming around the attic, despondent, looking for human... for his human antidote.
Hey.
So, Leandro, I just typed in fun facts of trivia. I thought we could just talk about that. Bet you didn't know it is impossible for most people to lick their own elbow.
Their own anus.
You want to try it?
I already tried that many times.
Try licking my elbow. Bet you can't do it.
Your elbow probably tastes like Gupta butter.
Some lipsticks contain fish scales.
Yo, this shit. Oh, see, we need a way to easierly bring up images.
What was that word?
Easerly.
Easerly.
Because I want to just be able to...
Almonds are a member of the peach family.
That actually isn't surprising.
Oh, shit. Russian council faces dissolution after call for Putin's removal. What do you think about that?
Well,
Russia's finally going up against Putin.
Yeah, which is not a good idea.
Yeah, he's
Speaking
gonna
as
nuke
a
himself.
former member of...
They just got to kill him. King style.
I really do think they're going to...
Kill him. King style.
Shiv him.
You got to kill him before he can actually make the call.
Well,
unless he has a death
everybody around
thing.
him... I just told you off camera. Everybody around him
You did say this?
is...
Wanting him dead. Or
No,
dying. They are dying.
Yeah. Like mysterious disappearance. The one guy just died off a boat. He fell off a boat not to be found.
Mm-hmm.
The other guy was in a hospital getting treated for like nothing, and he fell out of a window.
You know, that's why they say...
Do you think...
that's why they say Russia actually will never become a real superpower, besides the fact that, yeah, they have some nukes, but they're not as technologically advanced as they could be, because Putin does that every couple of years.
Where he just murders people?
Yeah, he kills like his entire
smartest
council.
people?
He kills his entire council.
So why would you ever want to be part of his council?
Because in communist Russia...
Because basically
It
you
was
piss him off.
literally-
Like imagine how many times you've pissed me off. That's how many times you'd be dead if I was Putin.
In Russia, the lead director of the NSA... Not the NSA, sorry. What is it? What was their intelligence called?
Kremlin.
No, the
Kremlin.
RGB.
RGB.
No.
KGB.
KGB.
The KGB, the director of the KGB, literally was getting killed every 3 years. So once they dissolved the
Wasn't
communist
Putin
Russia,
the head
it
of the
stayed in his
KGB?
head. No, I don't think so.
He was like definitely high level
He was
military.
but he was I've heard he was a paper pusher. He wasn't like a great agent. He was an agent, but no one respected him. He's not like an agent of valor.
He's like Corky Romano.
He was the best politician. Let's put it that way.
I think
There's people who are good at covertly killing people, covertly getting information. He wasn't one of those.
So
people.
again, why rise to power though? If you know
How?
you're going to be murdered, no, not how. Why?
Well,
if you know you're going to be murdered in 3 years.
I mean, how long has he been in power for?
Over 20 years.
So point taken. He definitely figured out some type of
Not
solution.
him. I'm pretty sure he's got it. I'm talking about the people around him. Like, why would you ever
Ooh.
want to be
Take
in a
that
position of
position, yeah.
power? Because you know you're going to get murdered.
I think it's their own egos playing, right? Like they think that I'm the one who's not gonna finally get killed until they're killed.
I guess until
'Cause
they're
Putin-
falling off a boat in the
Putin
middle.
seems
of,
like that type of guy who's never wrong, so he'll always blame the person who it directly falls
Are
under.
you trying to say Vladimir Putin lacks accountability?
Listen, I think Vladimir Putin would beat the shit out of me, but I do believe yes,
Shirtless on a horse as he stomps on your dead.
easily. You know, I mean, he definitely is from a different time.
I'm starting to think this Putin guy not a nice guy.
Yeah, I'll call that up.
Yeah, I mean, I've read some forums, and it's not the best stories.
How much you think he's fucking? He's got rickets now.
Ali,
Well, he's dying of
about the
cancer,
same,
right?
About the same, if not more than Andrew Tate.
You think Andrew Tate fucks more than Vladimir Putin?
No, that's what I'm saying. Vladimir Putin is either equal, if not more. 'cause he
King
could
Jong-un
force
throwing
them.
down more?
Yeah. I would believe it. I would believe his ego would tell him like, I gotta
feel
fuck
like-
4 women a day.
I feel like he
every
just has
day.
like a harem.
But
Yeah,
I feel like he's
yeah.
so lazy. Like,
Yeah, you
there's
don't
no
have to
way
do
he's
much.
in
Timmy?
good.
You talking about
don't have to
Kimmy?
do much.
You're talking about the best golfer in the world?
Winner of the World Cup.
Have to do
There's no
much.
way that guy has a satiated like sex drive.
I think he'd be the type to anything to prove that he's a man to his childlike self. He's gonna do. Mentally he's still a child, but he's trying to prove to himself that he's a man, and he does it that way. So if he has to take, he might be gay, but if you pop a steroid, no matter what, you're gonna get.
You
hard.
think King Jong-un has fucked a man? Just to
I don't think
prove like
he-
dominance?
If he's fucked a man, no one will ever know.
Facts.
That man is probably either trapped in a closet or dead.
they
Do
slit
they-
his throat.
like on a chain.
Does North Korea have like religion?
Yeah, King Jong-unism.
Yeah. Unism. Yeah, I would believe it.
There's one religion, Un.
Yeah.
Religion.
I really believe it'd be something written by like the great grandfather.
Well, that would be the illest.
Like they wrote everything.
King Jong-il
Yeah.
was his dad.
They're called the Iliad.
Ah.
The Iliad.
The Kimiad.
Do you think that you could ever be a Kim Jong Un?
No, I don't think I have. I don't think I can lack that type of activity in my daily prowess.
Have you ever wanted to like McAfee, right? John McAfee.
Mm-hmm.
You know John McAfee.
The punter for the Colts.
He pretty much owned that little city. Would you do that? But you would actually.
So I
help
was gonna
it?
watch the John McAfee. Take me through John McAfee. I know he was the anti-software guy. He became a conspiracy theorist, and then he was running from like the government, right?
Yeah, I forgot what exactly he
Had
did
something to
start
do with
running.
WikiLeaks, right? Julian Assange.
I don't think so. I think he was just a big conspiracy guy. What ended up happening was he was somewhere in like South America. He pretty much is so stinking rich that he funded the entire town, pretty much bought it out.
But he killed himself. He's dead.
That's the end of the story. Yeah, but I'm saying in this town, he ended
Spoiler
up
alert.
he ended up killing someone in this
I
town.
didn't read that book yet.
He ended up killing someone in this town, and then I think he went on the run.
Do you think he actually killed him?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
He looks like the type of person where he
That
would do
just went crazy.
Similar. Did you ever see the sequel to Tiger King?
No,
The one-
nobody did.
Tiger
It was
Queen?
actually pretty good. Like you find out that Carole Baskin's husband was literally a sex trafficker, a human trafficker.
The guy on the leash or the guy before him? The guy that
before
she
him.
fed to the lions.
The guy she probably killed. Yeah, he was flying a ton to wherever the fuck that is in South America. Flying a ton. He was doing the same.
Which
exact
South
thing.
American country or island did John McAfee own?
I'm not sure. I think it was a city somewhere in like a jungle.
See, I don't believe that though. Like, in the sense of, I feel like you can do anything and nobody's gonna bother you. Like, how do these people get bothered? Because they
think he was-
speak up about something else?
He was an overwhelming asshole.
Okay.
And I guess the person that died was probably a very important person in the community. You know, like if it's a small community, anyone dying is pretty
Isn't
big.
it fucking wild? Listen, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but isn't it fucking wild that like nobody from the Epstein besides Ghislaine Maxwell is like imprisoned? Like we still don't know
It's pretty shocking.
anything about sex trafficking. And I get it that like Ghislaine Maxwell will get fucking her throat slit if she spoke up. But
do you think there's a secret organization that would do that?
not a secret organization, but there's probably powerful people, not necessarily like politicians, but it could have been like cartel members, like scary shit like
Why would
that.
a cartel member
Want to fuck kids? Because
no. Why would a
infinite
cartel
power.
member come after her? I don't think she would be
If
naming
they
cartel
spoke
members.
up.
I don't think she'd be naming cartel members.
But
I
what if
think
there's
it's
no
all
other
about the
members?
So you're saying the only type of people that
Was El Chapo?
Yeah, I mean, I think she'd already
Maybe.
be dead. I think she'd already be dead. I think celebrities are the ones who would be doing all this weird shit. Celebrities, politicians,
Who
like
would?
you said.
Because you seem like a very skeptical man. Who would be someone that would actually be like, damn, if you found out they were like fucking on Epstein's island, like that you'd be disappointed on?
I wouldn't give a fuck. I put
The
them,
Godfather,
I put them.
Joe Rogue.
I put them all
Andrew
on the
Tate.
same page.
There has to be levels to that.
Listen, I
There would
don't-
be like, what?
See, that's because it's you. Because it's like you have an emotional connection to these celebrities. I don't give a
I don't have
fuck
an
what
emotional
happens to them. I see them all as
connection.
characters who are all psychopaths behind the scenes.
They have to be like a little bit. Do you think?
Except for Dushku.
Would you be really upset if Elijah Dushku was on the
Fucking what?
Little St. James?
Fucking what? Girls or boys?
Because that changes things.
What was the age range of these girls who were going to Epstein's Island?
Virginia Guthrie was like 14, 15.
What was the oldest? 17?
I don't think there was much
What's the
older.
Leonardo DiCaprio cutoff age?
Those
25.
jokes are so tired.
Why?
The Leonardo jokes.
I mean, it's a proven theory.
it's fine, but like, I'm saying the joke of it
And
is
I
just
think-
not a good joke.
And that's a person I can almost guarantee you
Was on Epstein's.
presumably was on Epstein's Island.
I don't know.
Because it definitely shows
I'd be a little
pattern.
surprised.
No, it definitely shows a pattern. I think a lot of child
Like, you
stars-
honestly think Tom Hanks was there?
I mean, fuck, you know, he killed himself, right? No, I was thinking about Robin.
Tom Hanks is
no, I was
dead?
thinking about Robin Williams. I mean, probably now I manifested it. I put it out there,
You
but
think Robin Williams was there?
no. I was thinking Robin Williams when you said Tom Hanks.
You think Michael Jordan? Like, Michael Jordan would shock you a little.
It'd be strange because it's like, what I don't understand is, what do you get out of that, right? Because when you look at those rock star documentaries, if you are that type of pedophilic person and you're a celebrity,
Shout out the Chili Peppers.
there are girls willing to throw themselves at you.
Shout out Elvis.
Right? Don't you see where I'm coming from?
Oh, of course.
So it's like, what
Yeah,
security
because
do
you
you
don't-
get from a
but it's
girl
like-
being locked up? Today, it's more difficult. I understand
Right.
that because there's cell phones, there's tiny little
that's the
recording
problem.
devices. So, but that's, you see, if it was like that, I'd be disappointed, but I wouldn't want to murder you, right? Because it's really willing females at the end of it all. But if it's a trapped female, you stripped her nude because you know for a fact she doesn't have anything on her, and then you practically rape her. Now we gotta castrate you and beat the shit out of you. You
Okay.
understand what I'm saying? And I'm not saying 14-year-olds with rock stars.
Do you
That's
think
nuts,
there's
but
an active island exactly like Little St. James right now in the world?
I think there's multiple.
There's
I
got to
think,
be, right?
Abby, when you can easily create islands, and we're talking about billionaires,
Like, how do you fuck up an island?
an island will appear and it's on no
But
map.
that's what I don't get. How do you fuck up an island?
You're only as strong as your weakest link. You could only like all.
So you
it
gotta
takes is
murder all the
one
kids
time.
after you fuck 'em.
No. But
Oh,
you
okay.
better have a fucking plan on how to make this island not be Atlantis by the time the FBI comes in.
Sink the island?
Bro, that island better not have a brick in that motherfucking sand.
This guy's
Gone.
He's really thought it through.
No. I'm just. This is
I
me
don't
thinking
feel
about
you
it
on this.
Oh,
No.
This is me thinking about it. On
No,
the
I
spot.
don't feel you.
But you gotta
no,
have
no,
it-
no.
It has to be a remote island where there's. You see that dumbass building he had on it? That creepy, like, cultic building? The square one on
No.
Epstein's Island? Have you ever seen his island?
Besides the fucking, hold on.
Okay.
Hear me out. There's some nuance to this. We are a satirical podcast. Besides the fucking on Epstein's Island, the underage fucking, it probably was a lip time. Besides the pedophilia.
Oh, okay. This
Like,
is
I'm just talking a couple guys sitting around having a stogie.
How about this?
On their own private island, like probably a little lit.
Somebody
Good
was having
time.
somebody was having a good
You
time.
know what's fucked up, though, is I could have that and have a bomb, like, 20-year-old girl.
Yeah, no. I know.
Like,
I know.
why
I know.
Okay, Abby. I can see you want it, too. But
Yeah, the 20-year-old. The 20-year-old.
23-year-old, I said. Or did I say 20?
No,
Well,
you
whatever.
You said 20.
I was just saying, like, just to not be teen, you know? Take the word teen off of it, because 19 is just feels pedophilic. But, like, you know, a girl of age, why does it have to be a 14-year-old?
No, I agree.
That's what's crazy.
That's- yeah.
Like, if I was chilling with the bros and Abby goes, snaps his fingers, rings a bell, and 14-year-olds come out, bah, 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 bah. I'm fucking you up instant. Bah, 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 bah.
That's like an actual like mental problem to
Bro.
want to be like if you want to fuck a
I'd be like,
14-year-old.
what party did what party did I just get invited to, bro? I'd start punching Jack. You know Jack, did you know? I'd take out those toothpicks.
surprise.
The toothpicks would be like right in your eyes. And Abby's like, it's a joke, Leah, it's a joke. They're all clowns and midgets. They're 25 years old.
Imagine you find out that Abby's kink is just
What
like
would you do?
going
An
to
army
14-year-old
of
birthday
14-year-old
parties?
men were just flinging their little dicks around and approaching
What?
you.
A what?
Like an army.
Of what?
14-year-old men.
Boys
Bruh.
can't even get boners
I might
yet.
black out.
On some countries.
I might black
From
out.
all the ecstasy.
Wait, but they're being forced to do this?
Just to prank you. It's like, whoa.
It's a prank?
Lay off, F-word.
These knuckles will be bare, bro.
In their ass. Buried.
By the end of the first person, all those kids are going to be dressed fully. I'll look at the oldest looking 14-year-old there. Fucking uppercut the shit out of him. Put your dick in your pants, you little fucking weirdo.
How freaky do you think, besides
Fuck that kid up. Would you put
of age people, how
Yeah.
freaky do you think you could get?
of age? Probably depending on condition and where.
Maybe
of
a girl
the
over
woman,
150. That's where I draw the line.
It would be maybe an 85-year-old.
That's yeah. So what if I rolled
If
out?
she looks
what
good,
if I
because-
rolled out a cacophony of wheelchaired grandmas?
I would have to be a quadriplegic, and you would have to force them on me. What the fuck? What's that? What do you think? I'm that desperate?
No, I'm just saying, how freaky would you get on little?
I would roll
little
them,
Saint
I
Leandro.
would roll them all off a cliff. What did you think? You think I'm gonna fuck them? No.
Little Saint Leo.
Yeah. That'd be my island. It would be.
What would your island be called?
Probably something like occultic.
Island with the P.
Well,
It's Dothraki. Mine would be called Bermuda.
I feel like Abby has that.
The
type
Philippines.
Abby has that type of vibe where if he was a trillionaire, he'd kill people for fun.
No, not for fun.
I feel like
I'd have a little empathy.
Abby would have a small Asian man in a sex dungeon, and just look at me in the face every time, Dad. So, it's sort of a clone of Kevin, and he's tied by his rat tail to the wall. It's just 80 feet long.
But not
Unless it's religious purposes that he has the rat tail, and then I apologize.
yeah, that would really be going overboard on this.
That would be fucked up. I don't know. He might be some type of Buddhist or
Wouldn't
something.
wanna go
I've seen
overboard here.
Buddhists with it.
We do not ever cross a line.
Nope.
We make sure on this podcast that we stay true to our integrity
We are
and do not
standing
offend
on that
people.
motherfucking
Listen,
line.
I've never passed the line a single motherfucking time.
He usually snorts it.
You can be Usain Bolt all you want.